welcome to my May TBR video. Hello friends. Okay, it's so funny because have been meaning to do this video literally every day after work this week, and have I done it? No. Am I posting this literally when May is starting? I am. I was supposed to have done this Monday, which is like April 27th or something, and I was like, oh yeah, this would be great because I'm gonna like release it on May. Other working girlies know things happen, we get behind, but it's okay because I put out 2 videos literally last weekend. I put out a video on Sunday and on Monday, so I'm proud of myself, really proud of myself. Okay, welcome to my May TBR video. I'm so excited. So this is gonna be quick and fast. It's not gonna be anything special because we're just gonna be talking about what we're reading. So in April, I read a total of 8 books, and I think it's totally doable like the remainder of the year. The only thing is I don't think it's doable this next 4 weeks for me because I've mentioned this before, but I'm in residency. I'm a clinical pharmacist in residency, and this next 4 weeks I'm actually going back into the ICU. So I don't really have that like leisurely hop on a meeting and then have a big break schedule that I've had for the last 6 weeks while I was on admin. So with that being said, I wanted to keep it pretty attainable for May. Like there's a possibility that I might not get through all 5. If you guys saw my recent haul for Chicago Independent Bookstore Day, I got several books. Of course, I'm going to be spreading those out over the year because I have, of course, like my physical TBR. I have a lot of books on my Kindle right now from like stuff for Kindle days and stuff like that. So like I'm going to try to spread things out over the year. But I do have like some books that like I had purchased from my book haul from Book Outlet, and of course there's like series that are coming out that I really want to read like quick and fast and in a hurry. And I'm in a pseudo book club with like 2 of my friends from pharmacy school, so those books are also kind of like taking precedence, right? So with that being said, May's TBR is kind of a mix of everything because I am starting the 4th Wing series finally. The classmates that I'm in my pseudo book club with, they have already read that, and we're trying to kind of catch up all together so that we can start the Throne of Glass series together like in a month or so. Sorry, my cat is obsessed with my braid. And so that's in the TBR, as well as like a book that I got from Book Outlet, as well as a book that I got, 2 books that I got during the Chicago Independent Bookstore Day haul. So it's a mix of everything. So that's why I had that long explanation on like where the TBR is coming from. So first up, it's so funny though because I've actually finished the first book because I recorded this too late. So the first book in our May TBR is Who is Maud Dixon? I don't want to spoil it because, you know, I want to do this at the end of May with our wrap up. So I won't tell you guys my rating of it just yet, but I will tell you guys about it. So Florence Darrow is an ambitious young woman who moves to New York City with dreams of becoming a famous writer. When she stumbles into a job as the assistant to the brilliant, enigmatic novelist known as Maud Dixon, whose true identity is a secret, it appears that the universe is finally providing Florence's big chance. The arrangement seems perfect. Maud Dixon can be prickly, but she's full of pointed wisdom, not only on how to write, but also how to live. Florence quickly falls under Helen's spell and eagerly accompanies her to Morocco. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that Helen is Maud Dixon. I like skipped that line in the beginning, my bad. She quickly falls under Helen's spell and eagerly accompanies her to Morocco, where Helen's new novel is set. But amid the colorful streets of Marrakesh and the windswept beaches of the coast, Florence starts to wonder, instead of hiding in Helen's shadow, why not upgrade into Helen's life? Not to mention her best-selling pseudonym. Taut, twisty, and viciously entertaining, Who is Maud Dixon is a stylish psychological thriller about how far into the darkness you're willing to go to claim the life you always wanted. I've already finished it and I loved it. I can't even lie. We'll do a full review at the end of May for May's reading wrap up. We're gonna be moving on to Blood Debts as my second read of the month. In 30 years ago, a young woman was murdered, a family was lynched, and New Orleans saw the greatest magical massacre in its history. In the days that followed, a throne was stolen from a queen. On the anniversary of those brutal events, Clement and Christian Trudeau, the 16-year-old twin heirs to the powerful, magical dethroned family, discover their mother is cursed by someone on the very magical council their family used to rule, someone who will come for them next. Chris swore off magic for good after a spell she cast turned fatal, and Clem treats magic like a distraction from his anger and pain, even better than the random guys he hooks up with. Chris and Clem used to be each other's most trusted confidant and friend. Now they barely speak. But if they have any hope of discovering who is coming after their family, they have to find a way to trust each other and their family's magic, all while solving the decades-old murder that sparked the still rising tensions between the city's magical and non-magical communities. And if they don't succeed, New Orleans may see another massacre or worse. So excited for this. Literally starting this after I finish editing this video. Because I don't think I'm still gonna have Fourth Wing in time, I did go ahead and throw in just like another book just in case. So if Fourth Wing still does not come in when I finish this, then we're gonna move on to Children of Chicago. And this is a gripping modern day spin on the Pied Piper fairy tale, as well as a gritty love letter to the underworld of Chicago from acclaimed Bram Stoker nominee Cynthia Pelayo. Reminiscent of the Bloody Mary urban legend, the Pied Piper story can be tracked back to the deaths of children for centuries and across the world. Call to him for help with your problems, but beware when he comes back asking for payment. Chicago detective Lauren Medina's latest call brings her to investigate a brutally murdered teenager in Humboldt Park, a crime eerily similar to the murder of her sister decades before. Unlike her straight-laced partner, she recognizes the crime and the new graffiti popping up all over the city for what it really means. The Pied Piper has returned. When more children are found dead, Lauren is certain her suspicion is correct. Still reeling from the recent death of her father, she knows she must find out who has summoned him again and why, before more people die. Lauren's torn between protecting the city she has sworn to keep safe and keeping a promise she made long ago with her sister's murder. She may have to ruin her life by exposing her secrets and lies to stop the Pied Piper before he collects. Yeah, so if Fourth Wing does not come in time, this is gonna be book 3. Whenever Fourth Wing does come in, hopefully I can finish it this month and then move on to book 2 of that series. So this is, I love a paperback, y'all, and I love, this is like a really, really nice cover. Everyone's talking about how like the hardback is nice. I'm like, I don't know, I like the paperback so much more. So if that ever comes in time, then we can do that. I actually don't really have the basis of Fourth Wing, so let me, okay. So from Goodreads, the Fourth Wing Empyrean series, enter the brutal and elite world of War College for dragon riders. 20-year-old Violet Soragil was supposed to enter the scribe quadrant, living in a quiet life among books and history. Now the commanding general, also known as her toughest talent's mother, has ordered Violet to join the hundreds of candidates striving to become the elite Navarre, if I'm pronouncing that, I'm sorry, which is known as dragon riders. When you're smaller than everyone else and your body is brittle, death is only a heartbeat away, because dragons don't bond to fragile humans, they incinerate them. Though with fewer dragons willing to bond than cadets, most would kill Violet to better their own chances of success. The rest would kill just for being her mother's daughter, like Xaden Ryerson, the most powerful and ruthless winged leader in the Riders Quadrant. She'll need every edge her wits can give her just to see this next sunrise. Yet, the every day that passes, the war outside grows more deadly. The kingdom's protective wards are falling and the death toll continues to rise. Even worse, Violet begins to suspect leadership is hiding a terrible secret. Friends, enemies, lovers, everyone at Basquiat War College has an agenda. Because once you enter, there's only 2 ways out. Graduate or die. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, I'm excited for it to come in. But for now, these are our May TBRs. So let's see if we can get through these in May. I hope you guys enjoyed this video with my May TBR, and I can't wait to see you guys at the end of May for a wrap up and my thoughts on the books that I read this month. Happy May and have a good day.